guys, I'm Jonathan White. I'm here to help you master your sexual energy so that you can magnetize your ideal life. So I want to share with you my top 5 sexual exercises for men. Exercises to increase your sexual potency, your sexual energy, and your ability to last longer in the bedroom and have more control over your arousal. Let's face it, most guys want to have better sexual vitality, have stronger erections, better performance in the bedroom, but these things require daily maintenance and certain practices to help you stay on top of your game. So you gotta commit some time every day to improving yourself and keeping your sexual energy high. So let's just jump right into the exercises. So the first one is called the deer exercise. This is a very traditional Chinese remedy for all sorts of sexual ailments. They say that it boosts your sperm count and it overall increases your sexual energy. So this is a great exercise to do every morning and every evening before you go to sleep. Some Chinese doctors say that this helps prevent wet dreams. So it's a good one to do before you go to bed at night. So basically you just rub your hands together until they're warm. And we'll do one side first. So your left hand actually cups around your testicles. So you hold your balls with your left hand, and then the right hand is going to make circles around the navel, so around the belly. And so holding the balls with one hand, the other hand massages around the belly 81 times. So I'm just going to do about 30 or so now. And then you do the same thing but the opposite direction. So we just rubbed clockwise. So now rub your hands warm again. Now the right hand's going to grab the package and the left hand rubs counterclockwise around the navel 81 times. And as you're doing this, really feel into your body, feel the heat from your hands and feel this massage in your belly and really penetrating into your core. So again, I'm just doing this short right now, but you want to do the full 81 times each direction when you do this. So there's all of these meridians, these energy meridians in the body, the acupuncture meridians, they all meet here in the belly. So by doing this exercise, you're stimulating all of these meridians and you're enhancing your energy flow. The belly is also considered to be our sexual center in Qigong practice. So it's really important to keep this area warm and to keep the energy moving here. And this is a very beneficial exercise. The second part to this exercise is flexing the PC muscle. So it's the same, so if you have to urinate and you're holding it in, those are the muscles you use. And we're going to flex those right now. So you just flex that, hold it for about 10 seconds, really flexing as hard as you can. And then release. Again, flexing all those pelvic floor muscles. And releasing. One more time. Flexing. And release. So normally I would do this, I would do at least 10 repetitions of the PC muscle flexing, and you do that right after the deer exercise. So that actually massages your prostate. 50% of men end up with prostate problems at some point, and it's so easy to avoid. Most men just completely neglect this area of their body. They don't want to think about it, they don't want to exercise it basically, and it's just so simple to keep it healthy. It just needs a little bit of attention. So you can also actually, a really great exercise for men, this is something that every man should do. You take a tennis ball and you actually sit on it. So you place the tennis ball on your perineum, and there's this little soft spot that you can actually push up into your body. You place the tennis ball there and sit on it with all your body weight. It's going to be a little intense in the beginning, but this really massages your prostate and activates this acupressure point here, and it's incredibly beneficial to men. So I recommend every man does this, especially if you're practicing semen retention. So that's the first thing, is the deer exercise. It's very simple, but it's something that you want to do every day, and you'll get a lot of benefits from it. The next exercise that's very important is massaging the testicles. By massaging the testicles, you help to keep them healthy, and you actually improve their functioning. So they'll be able to produce more sperm, produce more hormones, and you'll feel you'll feel younger, you'll have more energy, because they're actually, our testicles are glands. They're part of our endocrine system, and it's something we as men can directly access because they're outside of our body. So just massaging your testicles for at least a couple minutes every day is extremely important, and it's going to really help your sexual function and your sexual vitality. So it's something you should do every day. Simple as just massaging your balls in the morning. Pretty easy. So the third exercise is deep belly breathing. This is so simple but so powerful. So many people, they breathe from their chest. They breathe very shallow, and therefore they're not getting very much oxygen. And by breathing from your chest, this creates, your center of gravity becomes higher and you become off balanced. It's easy to be thrown about, both physically and energetically. You're not as centered emotionally when you're constricting your belly center. Our bellies are literally our power centers. And throughout life, we experience traumas, and we tend to constrict this area. We're literally cutting ourselves off from the life force and from our power by being really tense and tight in our belly. So when you relax your belly, when you breathe into your belly, so just place your hands on your belly and take a deep breath into it. It's very calming. And this massages the internal organs and helps to regulate your hormonal balance and the movement of fluids in the body. It helps you to put yourself into a parasympathetic state. When we're in fight or flight, when we're living in anxiety and just thinking about the future and our minds are racing, we're in this sympathetic fight or flight state. And when you bring that into the bedroom, you have no control, and this places so much stress on the body and lowers your sexual health, basically your vitality. So by breathing deeply and calmly into the belly, it's so beneficial. Another thing is that by focusing on your breathing in the bedroom, you'll be able to control your ejaculation much easier. Because what happens is when you're aroused and you're getting close to orgasm, typically your breath speeds up and you start breathing really shallow and quickly, and this will actually push you over the edge into orgasm and ejaculation. So by controlling your breath, breathing smoothly and deeply, you have much better control over your ejaculation. So belly breathing every day. This is something you can do wherever you are, any time of day. You can do it when you're laying in bed at night, and it's just so beneficial. Anytime you're feeling, if something's coming up in your life, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling anxious, just focus on your breath, calm your breath down, and you can calm your mind down. So the next exercise is yoga. And this doesn't have to be like a crazy, put your leg behind your head sort of thing. Just really stretching in general. Stretching and breathing, of course, we already covered breathing, but stretching your body is so beneficial and is going to help you so much in the bedroom. Specifically open the hips and the groin, because you'll have better circulation into your sexual center. So many guys are bound up in their hips, they're tight asses. And by stretching every day, stretching it out and opening your hips, you'll just have so much more, such better circulation here, and also much better freedom of movement, which is useful in the bedroom. So you can get into some of these different, more complex sexual positions and not feel like you're going to have a leg cramp or something. So yoga is extremely great for increasing your flexibility, your circulation, and improving your sexual health. The last exercise is Qigong. So Qigong is a very, very, very powerful and incredible practice. There's so many benefits to it that I'm not going to get into right now. But basically, what Qigong does is it improves your energy levels, your health, your sexual vitality. By doing Qigong every day, you're going to have much more sexual energy, more vitality, and more interest in sex, and that juicy, sexy feeling. You're just going to be radiating with this vitality, with Jing, as the Chinese call it. And another very useful tool of Qigong is that it helps us to calm the mind down and place our awareness in the moment, in the body, being present. We do these slow, mindful movements, and these open up the energy channels of the body. So not only does it calm our mind and harmonize our breath and harmonize our organ function, our circulation, but we also begin to open the energy channels of the body. And we experience this fluidity, this openness to life, as well as the ability to move our aroused sexual energy with skill once we develop some skill in this. So instead of just, this sexual energy, when we're having sex, this energy builds up, we're aroused, there's all this pressure here, it's gotta be released, and we just ejaculate it out, without much control. But when your energy channels are open in your body, as that energy builds, you just bring it up, just bring it through your energy channels. And by practicing Qigong, you develop that sense of moving energy. And again, it's a very powerful tool for staying in the parasympathetic state, staying in that calm, embodied state. And you have much more sexual vitality and much better control over your sexual function. So these are my top 5 sexual exercises. Guys, do these things every day. I guarantee you will notice much more sexual vitality, much more health and zest for life in general, and much more control in the bedroom. So I hope that this has helped you. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. Thank you, my friends. If you want to check out more exercises for sexual energy control, check out my website, jonathanwhitelifestyle.com. Have a great day, my friends.